1, 2, 3, pop your shit.
Make sure y'all tune in to iloveYaGass YouTube channel. Ms. Kierra P is in the building.
Yes, ma'am. One, two, three, let's go. What's up, y'all? It's your girl iloveYaGass, and today I'm here chatting with the lovely Miss Kierra P, Miss KP. Okay, whatever you want to call her. This sold out collection, 13 hours in. Period. The serial entrepreneur, her. Don't play with her, okay? I need you to know we got a real boss in the building with us today. So, Miss Kierra, how has quarantine been treating you and your business?
Business-wise, actually, quarantine has helped.
For real?
Because, yes, people have nothing to do but go online and shop right now.
That's facts. That is facts. Okay. Okay. So we love to hear it. How's it been treating you in your personal life? Just working and everything.
I get bored.
Not for real.
And y'all know I love the club, so I've just been
out.
so anxious to go out.
But then it's like, I don't want to wear a mask, and I got my lip gloss and my makeup, and then it's like, that's not cute.
I was at work yesterday, because I work in Medusa on Saturdays, and we had to wear masks. The girl was like, oh, take that mask off. I thought y'all was scared.
I mean, but you not scared, then I still look cute on there.
Right, I'll take it off.
So speaking of sold out collections, she dropped a collection for her clothing line, okay, called Baller Alert, May 22nd, and that sold out in 13 hours. Look at God. And you made a post and you were like, this is crazy going from 2 sales a week to sold out in 13 hours. So tell us what that experience was like. How did it feel and everything?
It was dope. It was dope because when I was doing 2 sales two sales a week, I was like very discouraged. I'm like, okay, I gotta get a job. I gotta find something to do. I gotta go on somebody's schedule, somebody's payroll.
Literally.
And I heard God just say, be patient, you know, change some things around, switch some things up. And that's what I did. So I just kept adding on to my brand, kept switching things. I might even change my name. My brand name has not always been Ms.Kierra P.
What was it before?
It was Fashion and Freedom.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my first brand name, Fashion and Freedom. That's what it was.
Okay.
But it felt good to know. If you have Shopify, you know when you get that notification, it goes cha-ching, baby. So my phone is going cha-ching, cha-ching. I'm like, oh my goodness. My first collection sold out in 24, so my goal was to try to beat the 24-hour mark this time, and we did it. We did it.
Oh, we love to hear it, man. That's the type of stuff that really makes you happy as an entrepreneur and just being in your own business, because it's like, I don't even think y'all fuck with me like that, but thank you. Thank you. So when can we expect a re-up on this sold out collection?
So I don't do re-ups. Oh, all my collections are one of a kind. Yeah, so if you don't get it by then you just ain't got it. And I tell all my supporters, you know, I'm about to drop it. I warned y'all so many times. I'm about to drop it. It's gonna sell out. This is how much time. Okay. This is the time I'm dropping it. I don't re-up. The last time for the Baller Alert, I did do a couple restocks, but it wasn't everything. Yeah. But it was because people were in my DMs bullying me, like, girl, we didn't get a chance. I'm like, I've been telling y'all for 2 weeks.
I'm a marketing manager, so you know.
Exactly. I'm like, I've been telling y'all for 2 weeks that this collection is gonna sell out, and you wasn't on that at 12 o'clock at midnight.
So period. And the good thing about that is if you don't re-up, you got a one-on-one. You ain't never gonna see nobody else again. I love that, actually. So since we're not gonna get a re-up, have you started thinking about the next collection you're about to draw, what it might look like? Yes, the next collection will be all swimwear. So Miami vibes, getting food out to Dubai vibes, everything. It'll be all swimsuits. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I'm excited. How many are you gonna drop or you don't know yet? I don't know yet, because right now I'm at 5. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna add on or take away. So the bougie bitch in me says take away. Take away. No, you gonna get what you get. Take away. But 5 is a perfect amount though. That's good. Yeah. Especially if they all like that. Yeah, because some of them are not only just a swimsuit. Some of them are swimsuits with the cover. Swimsuits. Yeah. So it's just like you got choices. Listen. So we just gonna have to wait and see. But I'm excited, man. So you were a marketing major at Clark Atlanta University. You graduated, what, last year? 2019. 2019. Yes. Ooh, what was that experience like? Because you graduated before the quarantine class. You got your moment. Thank God. You got your moment across the stage. What was it like finally being done with school?
Oh man, it was a relief. Like, I can't even count how many times I wanted to give up, because in school, I'm like, I was a business major, you're right, marketing. I'm like, I'm already doing this. Why am I going to school to do what I'm already doing?
Exactly.
And my mom was like, it's the bigger picture. You know, you raise your prices with a degree.
Facts.
All this. I'm like, well, mama, I don't need this. Like,
ain't nobody fact checking me.
Yeah, like, they're teaching me how to work in the corporate world. I don't want to work for nobody else. They're teaching me how to market for bigger companies. I want to be that bigger company.
But at least you know what to expect from your employees.
Exactly. And so mom was saying, you know, at the time we're hard-headed, we don't understand. But that moment when I got off that stage and just seeing my mama bust out of tears, I just felt relieved. Like, I did it. Kierra, you did it. You made your mama proud. Like, that was the bigger picture, was to make my mama and my grandma proud.
Amen.
And that was perfect.
And you doing it.
Yeah.
And that's on period. So how a lot of people don't use their degree coming out of school. Since you're already in it, how do you plan to use the degree that you graduated in towards your business even more?
Just to make my brand bigger and to help other people build their brands. If you guys follow me on Instagram, y'all know I do the one-on-one marketing classes. So like,
how much are the prices?
$40 for a business call.
Right.
So, but I've been trying to be understanding, because, you know, some people don't want to pay all that money, you know, to start a brand, which I totally understand somewhat, because with your business, you have to make that investment.
Yes.
You have to make that investment
every time.
So, yeah.
It's just, whoo, child. So, Clark Atlanta University, for those of you guys who don't know, it is in Atlanta, in the Atlanta University Center, and it is a historically black college and university. So, did you say all 4 years?
Yes, I was at Clark Atlanta from freshman year to senior year.
Bless your heart. Let me tell you, because I went to Clark my freshman year, and I was like, I have to get up out of here.
Why? I loved it.
See, everything except for like the office part. Like, I love the campus activity, I love the people, I love the vibes.
Okay.
Whenever I had to call the office, I had an attitude. Whenever I had to go to a teacher, it was an attitude. I'm like, I can't breathe without talking.
I can agree to that, but my mom works at Clark, so it was kind of like, okay, if you can't get it done, I'll call my mom.
I should have had your mama number, because girl, they hated me. So what are some of the things that attending a historically black college and university taught you, just in general life lessons?
Life lessons was the people you come across, some of them are real genuine. Make sure you keep in touch with those people. Make sure you treat those people like family. Be loyal to those people, because believe it or not, friends that I met my freshman year, I still keep in touch with them. Those friends live in other states, have corporate jobs in other states, and they still call and say, hey, I need this shirt, send it to me. And I'm like, wow, you guys still remember me from when I was Miss Freshman at CAU. Like, this is crazy.
That's amazing, man.
And I, like, CAU told me so many life lessons. Like, find a way to make one. That's definitely one.
That's the best.
Definitely one. If one way don't work out, find another one. I always tell people, don't have a plan B. Make sure your plan A works.
Period. Because the worst somebody can say is no.
That's the worst.
And you can lower them down to okay, maybe in a few days.
Yeah, or don't let them not take that no and keep it moving, and just give them a reason why they shouldn't have told you no in the beginning.
From the marketing major herself. So, 3 best pieces of advice that you can offer anybody wanting to start their own business or enhance their brand, their personal brand.
All right, I would tell them, 1, don't give up. Facts. 2, be consistent. 3, I'm gonna make this one a really, really good one.
Okay.
Let's see. What's the 3rd one I would say? Don't give up, be consistent, and I'm trying to give a real good one. Juicy. I would just stay loyal. And I'm not saying stay loyal to people, stay loyal to you, and stay loyal to your brand, stay loyal to your customers.
Yes.
Once you show them their loyalty, they don't care how much you selling something for, what's in it, what it comes with, how long it takes to ship to them.
They want it.
They want it, right? And they're gonna pay for it.
Yes, ma'am. So what is the hardest part about owning and marketing your own business? Because I know it.
The hardest part is it's just me.
Yeah.
So I have to do everything from branding to marketing to packaging orders to going and get it to make sure it fit right. I do it all by myself. Like, there's nobody helping me. I'm a one-woman team. I have family members, and friends that say, if you need me, call me. But everything is it's like the spare of the moment. So I can be, hey, I need to go look for these type of outfits. Let's go look. Like, people are not gonna stop what they doing to just come help me on what I need to get done.
But at the same time, it's good because once you finally get a team, that's why I say one thing I like about being a one-woman show is that you know every single aspect of what you need to do. So when you get somebody, you're like, okay, I need you to do this. This is how it needs to be done in this way by this time because I can do it by myself.
Right.
So you need to be able to do it 2 times as fast. Period. So how do you keep it all together?
Oh, girl, Red Bull.
No,
Red Bull or any type of energy drink, seriously, and prayer. That's all I would say. Like, my family prays for my strength every freaking night. I pray for my strength every freaking night. Like,
amen.
God and a Red Bull, oh my God. God and a Red Bull. Because there's nights where I don't get no sleep. Like,
I believe it.
I'm up for 24, 48, 72 hours straight. Like, I'm not talking about 1 hour of sleep. I'm talking about no sleep. But I have to remember, like, God told me to be patient. Look at where I was my freshman year or when I had a business in high school. If I want it, I gotta go get it.
And that's on period.
Yeah, I sleep when I'm dead.
That's when you have the time for it anyway. So, okay, speaking of Red Bulls, actually, have you heard that they cause heart attacks?
Girl, no, I hope not.
Listen, because okay. So my best friend's older brother, this nigga's like 6'8", something like that. He's like big, bro. He was like, one time he was drinking a Red Bull and he just like, his heart just started going like this. I was like, as I was drinking, he was telling me about that. So I'm like, well, how often did you drink it?
How fast did you drink it?
Exactly. And did you have food before? Because I just ate I was like,
what size did he get?
Exactly. I was like, I'm gonna take your word for it, but
I don't know. Well, I hope he's doing okay. A Red Bull never gave me a heart attack.
Listen.
Or make my heart race.
And I hope it never does because that shit scared me.
Yeah, that's a little scary.
So what is the best part about owning your own business?
Oh, I get to go to work in my pajamas.
Amen.
I tell my friends this all the time. They get up and go to work and they complain. Yep. One of my friends, Tanaka, y'all probably know him, he old on my Instagram. He has to wear a suit to work. And so the other day, keep in mind, we are in June.
Oh, Lord.
He had the turtleneck with his suit. And I was like, oh, so they got you wearing turtlenecks to work today? He was like, I got tired of wearing black and white, so I put on a gray turtleneck. I said, well, if you work for yourself, you can go to work in your pajamas.
Period.
And they just like, Kierra, everything doesn't have to be about entrepreneurship, but it does.
Low key. If you really want your own schedule, own time, on everything.
Yeah, like one of my friends, oh my God, I've been begging her to start her own business since I met her. And she's one of just those political corporate people. Oh, so it's just like, I went to school for this degree. I'm going to work in corporate this, that, and the third. And I've just been telling her, start your own business or whatever. She used to hate me saying, what we going to school for? We can all be our own bosses. Man. And the other day she called me, she was like, wow. She was like, you've been always telling me to start my own business and I finally see it. She was like, during quarantine, I finally realized I need my own business because at any moment these people can get rid of me. I said, exactly. And during quarantine, can't nobody fire me.
Facts.
I don't have nobody to tell me you're not coming in today or you gotta wear a mask today or we closing down for 6 months with no pay. No, guess what? Business is still booming, people still buying, and I'm doing this in my pajamas.
And that's on period. Because my job hit me with that 6 months.
See?
I was like, all right, so
meanwhile, we still rocking and rolling over
and that's
here.
On period. Listen, if you need your own business, hit her up. Actually, a quick story, bro. First time I met Kierra was at Melody's, my business partner. Y'all know her. Welcome to the Ville. We share the studio together, Sweet 3 Studios. But first time I met her, boss lady business class, and she came in, and then everybody was like, well, why are you here? Because you got your own business, you know what to do. You're pretty much teaching us everything that we need to know. But I loved it. I ate up every single part, and I loved her ever since. And that's period. So, since you don't have a team that works for you, but eventually I know you're gonna want to get one. So, when is that process gonna start? How do you know that this is when you want to take it to the next level?
I'm always ready to take it to the next level.
Yes, ma'am.
But as far as putting people behind me, I just don't know just yet, because right now I'm focusing on everybody around me having their own business, and if I do that, I can't put them on mine because they're gonna need time to build their own. So now I have to look for people on the outside that don't want to start the business, but they want to work with other people, and I have to build a trust with them. Because they're gonna be behind my brand, and if anything goes wrong, it won't be them. Then they're gonna go back to me. Just like B. Simone's book.
Baby.
She claimed she didn't.
It was my team, but I'll take responsibility. Like,
yeah, they're not gonna say, "Oh, it was Kierra's PR."
Exactly.
No, it was Ms. Kierra P that did it.
Exactly.
So I just have to find somebody to build that trust. But for right now, it's not that overwhelming for me, so I can do it all. That's my problem. I think I can do everything by myself.
Honestly, but you can. It's just a little bit more work.
Yeah,
you can. For sure.
Definitely.
So let's take a little break from the business and talk about world news, okay? So what's your take on everything that's going on in the world, specifically in Atlanta, with the Black Lives Matter movement? Because, you know, they burned down the Wendy's after he got shot off University. There was a Trump rally on Juneteenth. They've been having protests and riots every day, every other day for these past couple of weeks. So what's your take on everything that's happening right now?
My thing is, y'all, if you want to see change, we have to make it happen. Like, I mean, I'm not a political person at all. If y'all know my little sister Amani, she sits down, she guides me through the stuff. I'm not a person that watches debates. I don't do that. But I know I have a right to vote. I know my vote can change. So when it's time to vote, I go out and I make sure I vote. I let her know I voted, because that is what she's into. And she's gonna make sure everybody around her is a part of the change. Like the other day I donated lunch to the protesters. You know, it's always ways, being an entrepreneur is always ways that you can interpret what you do into what other people are doing. And buying black is not new to me. I already, you know, I'm black everything, you know, lashes, nails, hair, food, clothes, everything, like
blackity black.
Period. I'm gonna support it, and that's period.
So does graduating from an HBCU give you a different perspective on current events? Because I know when I went there, it was like being on campus surrounded by black folks, and then all of a sudden like going into Midtown. Like, I've been in Georgia my whole life, but I still felt like I was in a whole new world. So do you feel like that, or do you think it's just still regular?
No, definitely going to HBCU changes things. Like you recognize your worth more.
That's a fact.
You're around more people that look like you, that have talent like you, or that have a different talent. You know, we're all in one space. Being out in the outer world, you don't see that because white people own this business, white people own that business. But if you're in an HBCU, you got black entrepreneurs right there in your face. Literally everything you need, graphic design, t-shirts, clothes, food, anything you need, that person is right there on that campus with you, and they're black.
And that's the best part about it. So you are from Jackson, Mississippi. Okay. And also she is featured in my Fashion Fridays, okay? If you go check out my channel, she is on there when we went to Clark Atlanta University during homecoming. Go check it out and shout her out when you see it in the comments, okay? So, learn she was from Jackson, Mississippi. How did making the move to Georgia help or hurt your business?
Ooh, I kind of had no choice. Mama said when you go into high school, you gotta move. Because my mom already lived up here. I was still living in Mississippi with my grandma. Because her and my granddad didn't just want to let me just leave. I'm the first grandchild. So when it was time for high school, Mom was like, I'm getting my child. I don't care what y'all say. So I moved here. I would say moving really helped my business. I love my city. I love my city. I love my city. When I make it, my city will be the first people I give back to. But I have to say, I live in the Hayden. Can we curse? I live in I'm from a Hayden ass city. Literally. So I don't know with me having my business how it would have worked. That way in Jackson, because everybody, it's very small, so everybody probably selling the same thing, or they hating on you, don't want to buy it because yours is good quality, or me, I'm a person, my prices are based on my quality. And they may not want to pay my prices, but in Atlanta,
you get that quality.
In Atlanta, they say my price is too cheap. So,
because everybody in Atlanta, whether quality good or bad, they're gonna upcharge. So if you got better quality and good prices, then you get your returning customers.
And Atlanta is big. It's literally the Black Hollywood, so nobody's hating on you. Well, I'm not gonna say nobody, but it's really big, so you don't have, like, if somebody's hating on you, you don't know.
Exactly.
And if they don't buy from you, you don't care. But in Mississippi, it's very small, so if that one person not buying from you, they got a friend that they tell them not buying from you, and it end up being a whole city not buying from you.
Oh, Lord. It's like crabs in a barrel sometimes. I just can't do that. That's why one thing I like about being in a bigger state is that you don't go through that. But speaking of Georgia, we are considered the Black Hollywood. But do you think that we can hold on to that title as long as like California has?
Definitely.
For real?
Where are we going?
True.
Everybody moved here for a different space and for a change. Like, Atlanta gonna hold that title forever.
Man, see, the only reason I ask that is because sometimes I feel like Atlanta, like, we're too, I don't want to say appearance based, but it's like we're not gonna let nobody know, hey, I'm struggling, you know? And then I feel like when it gets to like a bad point, we're not gonna be able to hold on to it because nobody wanted to say, hey, I needed help here. I'm talking about just the state in general, not folks. But it's just like a fake it till you make it state sometimes during some periods in time. So I feel like when we get to a certain point and we can't help ourselves, we're not gonna ask for it and then we're gonna slip and lose it. I don't know why.
They gonna lose it because they started coming in.
Facts.
People started coming in from different states, different cities to come to Atlanta to make themselves known.
That's a fact. Literally,
Atlanta, everybody is a celebrity in Atlanta. Facts. It's right there. Like, literally, all the stuff you need, all the sources you need are right here in Atlanta. Like, and nobody's really hating on you. Like, we all out here to win. We all out here to support each other. Yes, I think they're gonna hold the title for a good little minute.
Well, let's do that. So if they don't hold the title, hypothetically, who do you think, what other state do you think could become Black Hollywood?
Texas.
True.
Houston.
See, I've never been out there, but I feel like, isn't everything spaced out a little bit?
Yeah, but it's still big. Yeah. And like, that's another place that people always run to.
Okay.
Texas. Let me move to Houston. You know, they be partying and stuff. You know, I think Houston can
I need to go out there one good time because I need to feel the vibes.
Okay, vibes.
Okay. So you spoke to us before. You only had one real like hold it down job your entire life, and that was at Cupcake Mafia. If you're not from Georgia, it is a cute little boutique in like towards Atlanta.
Buckhead?
Yes, ma'am. So you only were there for a year and then you became CEO and you've been hustling since 9th grade. So what was your very first business?
My very first business was cases and slides.
Really?
Yes.
9th grade?
Yes, 9th grade. Oh, so my auntie had a business called Case Phase. And she was just tired of it. And she was like, I was already the face of it. So she was like, here, you want to take over? And I'm like, yeah. Like what? So she showed me, you know, but my auntie did cases wholesale.
Okay.
So I took the wholesale cases and then I took cases and designed them myself.
Okay.
So that was dope. I did the cases and then I did the first slides and it was popping. It was taking off there.
So did you always know you were gonna be an entrepreneur, or did it just kind of like fall in your lap? Like
I always knew it. Like literally everybody in my family owns their own business.
So it's in you and on you.
Yeah, it's definitely in me and on me. Rest in peace, Nipsey. So I always like I ain't never been the type of person to take orders from nobody. Like, what you mean? I have to ask you, can I go to the restroom?
You sound dumb.
Right. You want me to eat my food in 10 minutes on a break? No. Not me.
And not clock out.
Right. And by the time I finish eating, I'm sleepy. So, I ain't never been that type of person. I'm not knocking nobody with a 9 to 5 because I worked. Yeah. It's not me. Like, I can't take orders. Like, if I'm late, I'm late. Like, you're not gonna fire me because I'm late, and you're not gonna tell me what I can and can't wear. Like, I ain't like that. Because I worked at Aeropostale too in high school. And
no, them clothing stores be the worst. Because I used to work at Route 21, but I was too young to really like. I was like 15 or 16, and I was a liability. So they were like, don't touch nothing. You can be here like 4 hours. Go take a break. Yeah. But I still hated the folks. Yeah, and I worked at Subway for like 2 weeks. Because my best friend Michaela worked at Subway in high school, and I was like, I want to work there, you know, because you work there. Let's work together. Yeah. And if you work at Subway, you know, you have to take this little test online or whatever For Subway?
Yeah. So the lady was letting me work there without taking the test, and she was like, well, the people are coming in, you have to take your test. I'm like, okay. So my laptop was messing up. So I would take the test, and it would, like, when it give me my progress at the end, it would, like, go out. But I had to bring the progress in to her so she could see it. And she was like, no, I can't put you on the schedule because you didn't do this. I said, oh, no, man.
You're doing too much.
You're doing too much. And I literally balled the paper up and threw it at her. Like, I'm not doing this over. I didn't want to do it in the beginning.
That's a real boss way, period.
Yeah, I don't need this.
You need me, actually.
Right. I'm not staying here.
Oh, Lord. So tell us about everything that you have your hand dipped in as an entrepreneur.
So as you guys know, I'm a 2-time author now. I have my first book that's called Our Diary, entrapenuHER, and I have an ebook that's called Millionaire Marketing. I had culture snacks on campus until, campus got shut down due to quarantine. Okay. I'm a business coach. I'm a marketing consultant. I just do it all, girl.
You love to hear
it. Boutique. I'm just...
It's everything,
man. Everything. Literally, if it makes money, then it makes sense to me.
And that's on period. So what's your favorite venture that you've done so far?
My favorite, or what made me the most money?
Your favorite.
Okay. So my favorite has to be the boutique.
Okay.
Simply because I get to express, everything I've done, I get to express my feelings through it, but it's like, it pops, like, it's cute, like, it's there, I get to model it, like, it's just super dope, like, and to see girls, like, in it, it's just like, wow.
So where's the boutique? Where can we shop? Tell us all about it.
So right now we're online only. You can shop at www.shopMskp.com.
Yes, ma'am. So what's the next business venture that you're gonna dip your hand into? If you know.
I know. So, I haven't told anybody, but my close friends.
Exclusive?
Yes, this is very exclusive. Don't take my idea.
Period, because it's already trademarked.
So, right now I'm working on getting this big truck. I have to explain it to y'all so y'all can get the vision. Okay. So, it's going to be like a photo op thing, like, so where girls come in town, they will want to visit the baddie truck. It's not really called the baddie truck, I'm tell you that it's the baddie truck. Okay. But so they will want to visit the baddie truck, money wall and things like that. Just where someplace that tourists will want to go, and when they come in, and it'll be mobile, so we can come to you, come to your party, take the party up.
Period. That's gonna be dumb cute.
Yeah.
And if you need help, my dad has a trucking company. We can talk about it off camera. Period. So I got you. Cool.
Period.
So now let's get into these other ventures. You mentioned you are a 2-time author. Last time I saw her, it was only 1 book, and it was just dropping. That was 2, and that wasn't that long ago. I'm telling y'all, she's on her shit. So talk about Our Diary, entrapenuHER. Yes. Okay, not her, because that period. So tell us about what the book is, how we can purchase it, where it's available.
So the book is available on Amazon. You can purchase it, or you can purchase it through my website. Our Diary, entrapenuHER is really a diary. So I wrote it for entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs, just to let them know they're not alone. Just to let them know I have not always been successful. So in the beginning, it tells you where I started, how I started out, and where I am now. So like in high school, selling cases, and then working for Cupcake Mafia, then going to the heat press business, and only doing 2 orders a day. 2 orders a week. So it's just like, Kierra ain't always been this popping. Kierra been popping, but not entrepreneurship business popping.
Exactly.
So, and then each page for the diary, it has a different quote at the bottom to encourage you to keep going. Don't give up. Somebody is rooting for you. I am that somebody that's rooting for you.
Yes, ma'am.
At the end, it has a calendar, a monthly calendar. It lets you write down your monthly goals, your profit, your investments, your budget, and by the end, you should be able to have a successful business.
Period. So if you haven't bought the book, I don't know why not.
Me either.
Like, I'm confused. So let's talk about this second book that you just dropped. You said it's an ebook for marketing. Tell us where we can get that and what it talks about as well.
Okay, so that book is actually only available on my website right now. So www.shopMskp.com. That one is just giving you steps and giving you points on how to market your business to build your clientele and to gain more sales, So I literally give you step by step on how to do things like this. I even let you know what to do on social media.
Yeah.
And at the end, I put a bonus of a few tricks that you can do to get more money.
Hello. And if you talk about both of them at this point, I just don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, especially the marketing book.
Listen,
I don't know what you're doing.
Because that's free game right there. That's
facts.
Oh, how much is the book?
It's $20.
$20
right now. It was cheaper for Juneteenth.
Oh, we love to hear it, man. Raise the prices after Juneteenth every time.
Yeah.
But $20 to make $1 million.
Whoo, man.
You can't beat.
I'll pay it any day.
Listen, and that's all period. So, how was it being an author, like going through publications, figuring out what you wanted to write about? How long did it take? What was that process like?
Well, my mom actually came out with a book years ago, but it was, her book is called A Daughter's Cry for Real Love. So I always wanted to piggyback on her book and, you know, write a book about me losing my father. Shout out, it's Father's Day.
Shout out.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Rest in peace to my dad, Kierra P.
All right.
But I always wanted to piggyback off her book and, you know, write something about how I grew up not having a father and how it impacted my life and things like that. So I actually was writing that book for a long time, and then something like, I think it was my senior year in college, it hit me. Like, this ain't what you want to do right now. Like, let's switch it up. So, and that's why I said, let me do this about entrepreneurship.
Okay.
So I did about entrepreneurship. I wrote it. You know, I sent it to my aunt because my aunt has a book also. My aunt is an author. Her book is called Chosen. So I sent it to her. I sent it to my mom. I'm like, I want to do this for young girls. You know, they said we don't read. Why should we make these girls read? These girls are going to read this. So I put it in a book publication. My auntie and my mom helped me with that. Literally, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all a secret. It costs nothing. It costs nothing. Yeah. Like, if you can find your resources, you just have to research these type things. Like, nobody's going to sit here and always tell you. Everybody don't have the resources like I have. Like my mom, my aunt, my grandma, and everybody that already own business. You gotta research your stuff for yourself. Yes, I literally spent, I would say, $50 to get my book published.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and guess what I spent that on?
What?
Designing it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. And I got it published through Amazon. So, like, it was no money. Y'all just have to research these type things. Don't fall victim and don't be a fool of these people trying to take your money thousands and thousands away.
Listen, let's get into the next business venture that you do. So on top of selling your amazing custom clothing that's only gonna come out one time and one time only, okay? You also sell vendor lists. Like I'm talking about, I was scrolling through her website, y'all. Let me take my glasses off so you know I'm serious. I was scrolling through her website, y'all. I'm talking about curling irons, okay? Hair clips. Yeah. If I wanted to get somebody to do my toes, I probably could have found it on her wholesale vendor list, okay? Baby, period, okay? And I'm telling you, literally everything head to toe, t-shirts, necklaces, everything. So, without dropping the names, all right, tell us some of the vendors on your list and like about their quality, what they have to offer, what we can get from them.
Okay, so I have eyelashes, the eyelashes case, custom packaging, hair, custom styling tools. That's what you was talking about, the curling irons.
Yes, bro. I was like, what?
Electronics, like literally, I have a vendor for everything. Yeah. Like I'm literally the plug for everything. And I feel like I just couldn't hold all that information to myself. Let me help other girls because y'all get tricked by different companies every time you try to order something online. It don't come, or you order from some place in China and it comes, it's too little, it's too big, and it's the wrong material.
And a month late.
Oh, and a month late. Let's talk about it. Okay. So, you know, most of the vendors, there's at least one vendor from each list that I've already tried, I've already approved, and other ones are just vendors that I already believe in and I already trust. You know, I may not have ordered anything from, because I don't sell lashes. Yeah. But I've ordered them from somebody else, for somebody else that wanted to start a lash company or things like that. It's there. It's on my website. Shop at Ms.Kierra.com. It's there. And my prices are cheap. Believe it or not, I didn't even post this. My vendors are still only $19.
Oh, that's crazy.
For Juneteenth. I made them $19 for Juneteenth, and I still have it there. So, bloop.
Ooh. So when you see this, go get them. I just don't understand the book. Okay, both of them.
Yeah.
All these vendor lists. I don't understand why you don't have it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
My phone should be one ching.
Listen, write me out. So, last thing I want to talk about, I know it's Corona, so we're probably not going to do this again for a little minute, but you did have a boss lady sleepover one time, and the gold digger experience. Tell us about those two events that you threw and what they were for.
Okay, so y'all know Ms.Kierra P is all about helping people. I want to help each and every business that I can to become successful, especially young women. Like, that's literally my goal, for all of us to be at the top making money.
Amen.
Black.
Amen.
And, you know, I always host little events that I can just, you know, have an intimate conversation with these young girls, let them know, like, I'm the same as y'all. I just literally took my business and elevated it. That's all y'all need to do. I have people in my family that I can call and talk to.
Nice.
I'm trying to be that person for y'all. Y'all can call. Y'all know I give my number out freely. Like, I had to get another phone because I was giving my personal number out so much and my phone was crashing.
Yeah.
So now I give my business number out and that's it. So, but those events, the Gold Digger, we're going to start with the Boss Lady first because that event was first. It was basically a sleepover. We did vision boards, you know, we talked about each other's goals, we had food, we even had wine, y'all. Like, it just be so fun. Like, we are grown, we are trying to build brands, we are trying to build business, we're trying to build generational wealth.
Yes, ma'am.
Like, we gotta eat.
Period.
And so the Gold Digger experience was a pop-up shop back in my hometown. Like I told y'all, when I get it and I got it, I'm going back.
Hello.
I'm going back to change things. I'm going back to switch things up. And I had so many girls DMing me, was like, dang, you're doing all this stuff in Atlanta. When you coming back home? I'm like, you're right. You're right. I said, listen, I'm coming and I'm gonna do this. Y'all better make sure people are at this event. And they did. They show up, they show out, they bought something from everybody.
We love to hear it, man. So we're gonna get back into your custom clothes for a bit. So you do sell vendor lists, but do you buy from them or do you outsource your own clothes, or how does that work?
Yes, I buy from my vendors list. I am
Yes,
I am a testimony from my vendors list. I buy from them. Even if it's like I said, for the lashes, I don't sell lashes, but if there's a girl coming to me want to start her lash business, I'm gonna get it for her.
Yes, ma'am. And that's on period. So what would you say the best purchase was that you bought for your business?
My t-shirt machines.
For real?
Definitely, because
cut out the whole middleman.
Period. So when I purchased the t-shirts machines, yes, it cut out the middleman. I didn't have to go through nobody to get my shirts done anymore. But that was where I got my elevation from, or that's where I got noticed, or everybody knows Kierra from t-shirts on campus. So that was my peak for me. Like, this is your chance. Take this, elevate it, let's keep it moving.
Listen, so what is the next step that you want to take with your clothing line business? Do you want to do a storefront? Are you trying to get a warehouse? Like, what is the next thing we can expect?
I've actually been working on this big warehouse, another exclusive, because I haven't said nothing. I've actually been working on this big warehouse, but I don't want it to be just for me. I want it to be for all small Black owned businesses. So giving people opportunities, you know, like this, office space. Yeah. Giving them opportunities to rent out office space, because people love to feel like they have their own business. Thanks. You know, and some people can't afford it. Some people can't go and buy the whole building right now. Yeah. So let me buy it and let me section it off. Here go your office space, baby. Put your name on the wall. Let us see it. Put your name on the wall. Make it known.
I love that, actually. That's gonna go crazy. Yeah. You're gonna be bigger than Be Small and Skittles with that.
I've been literally in meetings and meetings, but I just gotta find the right one.
Okay, we're moving out of this space. We literally just found it after like a month of searching. Baby. It's a lot for lease, but it's getting along.
And it's scary when you have the money there, because you're just willing to give it to the first person. Here, just give me the building. And I'm like,
it's so probably
slow down.
Exactly.
And especially when you're on a team by yourself,
baby,
just slow down.
Gotta wait just a little bit. So, what do you do in your free time to have fun and relax? Because you're a one-woman show, so it don't be too much of that. But when there is time, what do you do?
Y'all believe it or not, I don't do nothing. Like, I literally, or I'll go to my friend's house, we'll have game night or something. Like,
that's cute.
But I'm probably 9 times out of 10 still going to be in the house.
Yeah.
Like, it's not nothing, you know, on the weekends, of course I go party, but if I got free time, I'm either eating, sleeping, or game night.
Listen, I felt that on a spiritual level.
Yeah, like, I'm really, believe it or not, I'm really bored. I'm really bored, and I'm really lazy.
Listen,
I'm so lazy.
Because you got to put everything into the company.
Yeah, I'm really a lazy person. Like, when it comes to it, I just want to get in my bed and watch Disney Channel. That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
So what are some of your favorite places to eat or to go to get a good bite, quality food in Atlanta?
All of my supporters know the answer to this.
What is it food?
Juicy crab. I just had juicy crab last night too. It's juicy crab. I love.
What you get off the menu?
Hungry Feast.
Okay.
Each and every time.
Okay.
Juicy special medium.
I can get mine spicy, bro.
I can handle all that. I did get a hot one time and I couldn't eat it. I couldn't enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
I'm definitely not getting that hot again. But it's juicy crab, y'all. Juicy crab. I love seafood and I love soul food.
Okay.
Ain't no in between. I don't really eat
Mexican
food like that or Italian food. Seafood.
Oh no.
So
Want some.
Ooh,
you just got me.
I'm not doing it. Juicy crab take all my little money.
Baby. And you ain't even gotta ask twice for it. You said you want. Okay. Okay. Don't worry about it.
Juicy crab, say, okay, let's go. I'll call out of work for juicy crab.
Baby. Oh Lord. Okay. So when you're finding pieces to accessorize, we don't, you know.
Yeah, they on my live, they said juicy crab. Yes, juicy crab.
So after you get your Kierra P t-shirt and you got your whole outfit put together from the shop KP website, okay, Ms.KP website, where do you like to go to accessorize? Like, you know, if you want to get some shoes, some earrings or whatever, what other clothing brands do you like to go to?
I'm gonna tell y'all once again, I buy black.
Period.
So I'll either go to Cupcake Mafia, Royal Blue, you know, or I'll just go online and find a black boutique. Like, if I'm not the type of person that need it right there. Yeah. Usually when I'm buying clothes, simply because I sell clothes, when I'm buying clothes, I'm just doing it to support. Facts. You know, so if it's black, I'm gonna buy it, honestly. If it's black and I like it, I'm gonna spend my money on it.
We love to hear it, man. So is there anything that the people out there should be looking out for within these next couple of weeks? Any surprises, any announcements that we need to know of so we can be ready for it before it's a lot again? Just
that swimsuit collection, baby. Have your coins ready. I'm telling y'all now, this is the first time you will hear it.
And hello.
It's gonna sell out again. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know how many times y'all want me to warn y'all. But it's guaranteed to sell out.
Yes, ma'am. We went from 24 hours sell out to 12, 13 hours sell out. Now we're gonna go sell out in 2 hours.
Period. Because when I post and say I made $1 million in 5 minutes, I need her to be aware and say,
she told us. Oh, yes. Well, I love chatting with you, Ms.KP, and thank you so much for coming on here. Can't wait to see all the beautiful, amazing stuff that you do in the future. And y'all make sure to shop, buy her book, both of them. Go to her website, buy some vendors, start your own business. While you at it, buy a t-shirt, okay? And then while you rounded it all off, say something nice in her comments and follow her.
Right, I respond. I follow back.
So we'll see y'all in the next chat, and I love y'all. Mwah. 1, 2, 3, pop your shit.
Make sure y'all tune in to iloveYaGass YouTube channel. Ms.Kierra P is in the building.
Yes, ma'am.